Hi everybody, I'm Turbo. I'm missing my twin, but I'm pretty sure you can see what's in front of us right now.
Your twin is right here.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Where do you get it from? This, if you're not blind, if you are, is a Mercedes. You know, Mercedes. Why don't you say the rest?
This is a 2023 Mercedes GLC 300. And this is also one of the best-selling SUVs in the entry luxury genre on the market right now. And today we're gonna really delve into the nooks and crannies of this car and see whether or not it deserves to have the title of most purchased entry-level luxury SUV.
All right, let's get into it.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Jaden.
And this is Twin Turbo. Let's get started. So this Mercedes has a very elegant looking face in classic Mercedes fashion. We have fully LED lights that are LED high performance lights by Mercedes. And they curve very nicely into the front grille, which is outlined in chrome, as well as has a chrome front line going right through the center of the grille. All Mercedes C models have one line, the E models have two lines, and the S models have a lot of lines. So this is your C, your GLC, and you have one line coming across with chrome on the outside, and behind it you have a brushed aluminum texture. It looks very nice. In the center you have your big Mercedes icon, and below that you have your front-facing camera. If you want to come a little bit closer and look at it. This camera is fully exposed. There is no way to hide it. So if you are driving behind somebody and they're kicking up mud or dirt, they're gonna dirty up your camera. And there is no way to clean it, so you have to go outside and manually wipe it yourself. But that's fine, you'll have to clean our cars. Below that, there is some more chrome outlining this, just to give it some more of a luxury finish. Over here on the side, we do have fake arrow, which is okay, because if you can see, they really wanted to emphasize it. They have a little crease coming in to emphasize the indent where that arrow is. And even though it's not real, it filters no air at all. It looks pretty nice from a distance. Coming up to the top of the hood, you have a crease coming in from the top corner of your hood, stretching down and curving into your grille. And you have a center lump just to give it a more exaggerated look to it. And coming to the center again, your very last final touch for this car is going to be your Mercedes-Benz emblem.
The one and only.
Come over here. I want to show you something like really tiny. It's like this, like a very small Easter egg detail. You got your Mercedes logo right here.
Whoa, that's pretty hidden. So
over here you have your 18-inch, just flat base Mercedes rim. Nothing flashy, nothing shiny. It's just a regular old looking metallic rim. And alongside that rim, on the outside, hugging it, you have a 235 width tire with a whopping 60 series sidewall, which really gives you some crazy levels of clearance over here. I mean, it's definitely encouraging the driver that their Mercedes can be a Jeep whenever it wants to. It can go drive off the road on the grass. It should be perfectly fine. And just to really emphasize that, you also have plastic coming along the entire bottom of your car, which really emphasizes that this is not just a luxury car, but it can also go some places as well that don't involve asphalt or concrete. Coming to the side of the car now, you have some more of the plastic on your side mirror. You have your still white coated paint on the top, and then on your door handles you have half white, half chrome. This car really loves chrome. Outside the windows you have chrome as well, outlining the entire thing with some gloss black in between the windows. The rear window itself is also a window. It's not gloss black, it's actually a real window.
Hey.
Now in terms of the detailing on the side profile of this car, it's pretty simple. Line, line, that's pretty much it. It fades off over here, and if there's no fade on the bottom one, it just comes right across the bottom. And in terms of the side of the car, that's pretty much it.
All right, guys, so as you can see here, as the car is in park and the door is opened, you can see the Mercedes emblem shines and gets projected onto the ground. That's a pretty neat touch. All right, now let's get to the back of the most boss entry-level SUV. The model number, GLC 300. BMW, I'm joking, Mercedes. Exposed rear windshield wiper. 4MATIC, Mercedes, one and only signature all-wheel drive. Obviously, tail lights, boom. Reverse lights, over here is also reverse lights. Parking sensor, the first one is right here. Second one, right here. Third one, right here. You'll never guess what this is. The fourth one. Whoa. All right, they might be wondering. It's a lot of chrome, right? Well, you buy a luxury car, you get luxury things. All this chrome is just there to show how luxury this car is. Now these exhausts, on the other hand, the only thing I have against these aren't the actual exhaust. It would look cool if they were, but unfortunately they're not. Now if you want to know where the real exhaust is, come with me a little lower. As you can see, right here, we have the real exhaust. And right over there, we have the other real exhaust. So realistically, the exhaust, sure, they're don't got much going with them, but from a look perspective, I could see why. It looks pretty good, completes the look. And this middle bar, I could see why they would put it here. I'd honestly prefer if they didn't, but it doesn't really hurt the look. All right, that's it for the back. What do you say we move on?
On top of everything else that was just stated, the GLC also has a pop-out rear view camera, which is much better than the front camera, so it protects it from all types of dirt and grime when you want to reverse your car into a driveway or something.
So, it's that time of the video again, where it's time to get into the trunk. Now, like the BMW, if you guys watched that video, this vehicle has hands-free trunk opening. They might be wondering, what does that mean? And to that, I say, it's pretty self-explanatory. You should already know what it means. See this key? See this cool trunk open button? Not gonna use it. I'm gonna hold it out here, hands free, boom. Opens the trunk.
So on this trunk, there is a whopping 29.1 cubic feet of storage with the seats folded up, and down 59.3. So you have a lot of space back here. In the actual trunk itself, you have storage under here. You have two rails for all your suitcases and hard materials you don't want to scratch your trunk. You have your levers for your seats to fold down, grocery hooks right here, storage right here. You have a net right here for more of your storage, more grocery hooks, and your 12-volt charging port. You also have a privacy screen for your stuff, and that's pretty much it for your trunk. It's really good.
All right, Ryan, hood, let's go.
All right. This GLC 300 is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 M254 Mercedes engine, racking up 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. It is powered by a 9-speed automatic transmission. It is a fully all-wheel drive Mercedes 4MATIC with a miles per gallon of 25 in the city and 32 in the highway, making a 0 to 60 of an underwhelming 6.2 seconds.
Did you mention the hybrid? The really cool hybrid?
This one is not a hybrid.
Ah, that's quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, at least you guys now know that it has the option.
Yes, and with the hybrid, it does give you an extra 23 horsepower with your electric motors.
All right, guys, time to get into the interior of the car. Might I even say the highlight of it. To start off, this car, there's a lot of attention to detail. Now, while I pull down these seats via this latch, because the seats obviously go down, pay attention to this front seat here. Notice that? Seat automatically moves out of the way. There's also a little indicator all the way in here that'll tell you when the seats are unlatched, so you know if you haven't pushed it in enough to put it back in more. And seat goes back down. This seat also comes down. Same latch here. The seat will also move. And right down here, comfy seats. Comfy seats, comfy seats, comfy seats. Did I say comfy seats? These are some pretty damn comfy seats. This even has a slot for this middle buckle. How many cars can you name that do that? Ventilation right here for those in the back that need it. You also have a little pocket for whatever you need to store in. See this roll of paper towel? See that door compartment? See how much room that's in there? Boom, paper towel, an entire roll in there. So, you might be asking, what else? I want you to bring your attention to this. Moves up, moves back, and it locks in both positions. Extra luxury. How amazing is that? Got a handle over here. You can't see it right now. There's ambient lighting that goes around here. Door latch, lock, unlock. They have child-proof locks, obviously, because this would be a bad idea for children. And I think, obviously, other than that, you have little latches here for car seats, little handles up here and up here, lighting here, hook here. I think seat pockets. I'm thinking about seat pockets because our BMW didn't have any, but this has all right. And in case you're wondering where the speakers are, you have it right here, right next to the gloss black. So, and right here. I think that's all there is for the rear interior. My only thing is, I'm not a fan of these big handles, but honestly, what can you say? It's really damn hard to get something absolutely perfect. And I'm sure for somebody else, it might also be perfect for them. Let's move on to the front now, shall we?
One.
All right, guys, we're in the passenger side seat. First off, ventilation. Always be able to aim it in any direction. That's pretty cool. You can lock it by twisting it, unlock it by twisting it again. Right here, we have heated seat controls and then seat presets. Our 10-speed manual transmission, just kidding, 10-way seat adjustment. Now, if you look at me, you might want to come a little bit more outwards. Up, down, back, front, up. Haha, I'm taller now. Down, back, front, and thigh extensions. Which, in this position, don't really do much, but if you were to lie down, oh, they do a lot. Alright, now, I'm sure you saw the size of the little door compartments back there, but the size here, you like water? See the size of this water bottle? This is huge. Now, what if I told you there were 2 of them in there? How big is that? This is a lot of water. Way too much for me to drink. Alright, wood. Awesome. Signature. Wood glossed over. This, you don't really see in sports cars because this is a luxury. This is a luxury touch. Now, along with that luxury touch, stitched in leather. I would tell you to feel that, but unfortunately, you can't. So you're not going to get that satisfaction. More stitched in leather. More leather. Why don't you show them the back? Show them all that leather. Look at all that leather. Can you see it? All the nice, soft leather. Guess what the seats are made out of? Also nice, soft leather. These are comfy. Really, really comfy. They can come with heated seats, as you saw here, or optionally ventilated seats. So you can literally sleep in here. As, I don't know if you want to show them. This seat over here is pretty much all the way extended. Now look at that.
Yeah.
All right. The glove box. Hey guys, you ready to check out this glove box down here? Look at this. Opens up. Can fit a lot of stuff in here. This goes pretty deep. That's my hand for reference. Big door again. Obviously you have your automatic windows. That's about it. So I'll leave the rest to you, Ryan. Take it over.
In the driver's side of this GLC 300, We have a lot of good amenities here. We have your pretty nice thick steering wheel with your cruise control, your touch volume controls, your call controls, voice controls, and behind that you have your pretty stubby plastic paddle shifties. Behind that you have this stock for your wipers, and behind here you have your stock for your drive modes, or your gear selector, I should say. We have up for reverse, down for drive, and press for park. Behind that, I'll take this actually.
Here you go.
I will show you now the actual screen behind the steering wheel, your digital dash. You can go to your home and you can select what mode you want to be in. So if you want to go in sport, you got your RPMs there, G-force, engine data. You can go back, you can give it a much more minimalist design. Or you can go full out off-road, which gives you the angle of your steering wheel, your elevation, your compass, and all that kind of good stuff. Also, changing the setting here allows you to have a different design on your actual screen itself, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now we can show you the actual door panel over here. You can really see the ambient lighting shine now. You have your 10-way seat controls over here, your 3 presets, heated seats. Down here you have your controls over your mirrors, and at the very bottom you have your controls for your trunk, which is literally invisible to you right now. Over here we have controls for the lighting of the car. This is pretty important. You can select whether or not you want to have your braking lights on, or your auto lights, high beams, all that kind of good stuff. Below that is your parking brake. And as you can see as well, the ambient lighting does a great job illuminating the floor of the car. And now giving the camera, I'm back to Jaden, we can focus more on the screen itself, which has a lot of cool stuff going on here. So if we go to home, we have all your main screen apps. So if you go right into settings, we have a lot of your vehicle stuff over here. You can choose to open and close your stuff, automatic mirror folding. You can go to light, ambient lighting. This is right here how you're going to change the ambient lights for your car. Let's say you're feeling a little bit more Barbie today. You got pink. Show them that pink light, bro. That is
Look at that pink
awesome.
light right there.
I'm keeping it pink. So you can go to comfort settings now, and you can change the brightness of your ambient lighting. You can change your seats now, your heated seats. You can change your actual steering wheel heat as well. You also have seat kinetics to just move you around in your seat. Going to off-road, we are getting really ruggedy here. We got your PSI, you have your tire temperature, you have which direction you're facing. You can turn off traction control here, put on manual mode here, put your elevation mode here, all of the above. And that is like this is the tip of the iceberg for the screen. This screen also supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and also Bluetooth, of course. If you go to apps, if you pay for the internet thing, you get built-in Spotify and Apple Music. You don't even have to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto for the music. You can go right into your car and get it that way. And if you're the Amazon Music guy as well, you also have Amazon Music. You have a valet mode. You have a beginner driver mode for when you're teaching your kids how to drive. They got their permit last week. You want them to be pretty safe. You got that mode there. You have Sudoku. There's also a lot of games as well. You have Pairs, Shuffle Puck. Actually, Jen and I were playing Shuffle Puck like about an hour ago. That is fire. Actually, wait. I'm going to show you this game real quick.
Man, I can't reach the screen from here.
This game is absolutely fire. Mercedes cooked with this. So you can play the game for 3 minutes or 5, and you have your 2 sides, right? And then you can literally go, and it's like you control each puck as a rotation, and then you got to try and see who can get the puck in the goal first. It's amazing. It is the best game I've played in my entire life. And besides that, that's pretty much the screen. You want to add anything, Jed?
I want to pay attention. This car gets kind of cold because look how many vents there are.
Oh yeah, of course. You have a good amount of ventilation here, which is fully controlled with your hands. You don't have to go into the screen for it. It's amazing. Yeah, you got a lot of accessibility here. And coming down to over here, as a matter of fact, we have this console right here, which has a lot of inside of it. There's actually ambient lighting inside the console, which is pretty cool. There's wireless charging in here for your phone.
Currently charging mine. 2
cup holders, your USB-C ports right there. That's pretty much it for that. And you also have your middle console storage.
It's a lot more room in there, and 2 more USB-C ports.
That is correct. And in terms of the interior of this car, the front side, that's how you're looking. There is also a sunroof for this car. So you take your finger and you just swipe it up here, and that opens up your sunshade.
Hey guys.
Give it like about 5 business days to actually open all the way. And now that we're open, you come back to the controls, swipe it again, and now you have your access to the open world, which is pretty neat.
You see everything up there.
And you even got more ambient lighting up here, which is a really nice touch.
Oh yeah.
And that is about it for this car and your accessibility and features. One more thing before we start driving. This car does have an automatic seat feature where you can literally go and put in your height and then position the seat to your own height, which is pretty cool.
It's about it's been about 10 minutes, and I think Ryan's already gone insane because we are stuck in some traffic. Not really.
No, we're not.
But it's not moving. The traffic is not moving at 120 miles an hour, and it's angering me.
So we've been driving for a good amount of time, and we're currently cruising in light traffic.
Yeah.
The car itself is really smooth. The throttle response is very linear, and everything about the car is cool. The brakes are not sensitive. They're very much also linear with the acceleration. And the car just feels like, let's say you have your kids in the back or you don't want to anger your wife. This car is the car to do it with. Like it doesn't feel too sporty, too throttly. It doesn't feel too sensitive. The car just goes. And it does it well.
All right. You heard him. The car is a car. I'm joking. This car, absolutely amazing at what it does. I could imagine the back seat would be really comfortable right now. Could lie down all the way across. But anyways, we'll check back in with you guys in a bit. Twin turbo temporarily out.
So overall impressions of this car are very impressive. It is incredibly comfortable. It's incredibly sleek on the inside, and it gives you a lot of nice touches of luxury in there.
The attention to detail is also very impressive. It's almost like Mercedes knows what you want to do with this car.
Yeah, and once it gets dark, the ambient lighting really shines.
Oh
it's
yeah, definitely.
It's really good.
It's
when
really
I first got
nice.
in, it was like meh, but like now that it's darker, it looks so good in there. It's amazing.
During the day, we spent so much time looking for it, and now it's like, how did we miss it?
I can actually see it from here.
Yeah, I can see it very clearly from in here.
But yeah, the car rides amazingly. It takes bumps nice. It's a very smooth experience. The seats are super comfortable. You got your heating. You have full 10-way adjustments. Everything inside of there is perfect, and the outside is just the right amount of look. For me, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So
all right,
that's about it.
Yeah, we covered everything. Hope you guys liked it.
All right, so this was the Mercedes GLC 300. Again, I'm Ryan.
I'm Jaden.
And this is Twin Turbo, and we're out.
We are out.
All right.
Onwards.